Hello. Oh, where are we? We are in the middle of nowhere. It certainly feels like we're in the middle of nowhere. So this is the World Camp International Airport, which is owned by the Wagner's company. So actually a privately owned airport. Well, actually, funny enough, in Australia, most of them are not publicly owned. A lot of them got sold off. Like the Brisbane airport, I think Townsville got sold. Sydney airport's been sold. But this one here, it was funded by the Wagner's brothers. They started it. Everybody said they were nuts. Even the locals said they were nuts, making an international airport out here. So this is west of Toowoomba. About 20 minutes west. So not that far. About 15 k's. What's that, 8 miles? 9 miles around there. Out of Toowoomba. And the reason why they built it out here is because they actually owned the land already. Wagner's is a cement and construction company. So we've got the Boral quarry just there. And on the other side of that mountain, or on this mountain range here, you've got the Wagner's quarry. So they predominantly deal in cement, but now they've moved into other things as well, like researching green ways of making, or green equivalent to cement. So they got plants that they're putting in the US. There's about 5 plants in the US. I think 3 are under construction. Well, they were until this thing happened. And they've had to mothball them for now until the US economy picks up and goes back to normal, everybody goes back to work. And they've got one in the UK and one, I think, in Italy, and there's another one in Europe somewhere. But all of them are being put on. The ones in Europe are under construction, so they've been mothballed at the moment as well until their situation improves. And then they're only mothballed because they don't have the labour to build them, because nobody's allowed to go to work, because it's not seen as essential work building a cement factory. We're up on a nice hill up here, so there's been some land clearing, so it looks like that they're getting ready to do some more development here. So what they're doing here, it's all commercial, which is a good idea. It's right next to an international terminal, so you've got all this stuff happening up here. We're here for the RSPCA because I've got some donations to drop off. That's our local shelter. We don't have anything else except for the council, which is not really a shelter. And it's a lovely day. Look at that. Lovely cloudy day. Isn't that beautiful? A little bit of water in the air, which is nice to have. A little bit of a sprinkling. So it's trying to rain, well, it's trying to spit, but it's not really. It's supposed to rain possibly this afternoon. I think it's like a 50% chance it's going to rain this afternoon. Which would be good for all this because it's all cracking in the soil. So it's a good view up here. There's the airport. And all the Virgin planes all parked up. So some of you might know that Virgin went under. It was at the end result was from this virus thing, But they were really, really struggling as it was. They didn't have enough money to pay for their debts to start off with. So they said that they could last 6 months. And if flights didn't start happening, that will be the end. And they lasted about 3 months. And then they said, no, we could last for another 6 months, another 3 months, but we're just, without flights, you're just wasting money. So let's sell the company. At least it has some money left and it's worth more, rather than just let it fold. So that's what they did. So this airport's being used, a lot of it's being used for parking, and we are being spied on by a red car that keeps on going around and around and around, because I've got the camera out. Not that anything's happening, but it is purely cargo. That is international cargo. That's what this airport was based on, with the hope that they'll get some international flights. The big issue is that we're so far away from anything. There is a proposal that they put a rail line in between, a high-speed passenger line in between Townsville and Brisbane. And of course, if they did that, and they want to, that would increase the passenger load. At the moment, the train line is only proposed to be freight, which is still good for this airport, being a freight terminal. Their way to get it through the government was, they said, oh look, we'll take the freight business off Brisbane Airport, and Brisbane would be purely passenger freight, passenger transport only, and that will relieve the congestion at Brisbane. But they've always hoped that they'll get international passenger flights here. At the moment, they used to have domestic flights down to Sydney, and that was pretty much it. And they're not even doing that now. Not with all those Virgin planes parked. Oh, back at the RSPCA. So let's go back to the car, get our donations, and we'll just drop them off. I won't film it. It's not worth filming. I'll see you later, everyone.